Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good Thursday today. The volume it's so and so. It's not great. It's not terrible either. And so hopefully we get some decent opportunities today. Oh man. All right, so let me catch back up on the chat. Tiny, good morning. App Anonymous, good morning. Brian Denham, good morning. Callum, good morning. Thomas, good morning. Luke, good morning. All right. So, if you signed up for Snap Trade, you can see my watch list this morning. I'll also include it on the chat. But I've already upgraded my watch list in Snap Trade today, and so if you're signed up and I have you on my list, you should be able to see my watch list from this morning. Not great, not terrible watch list, I would say. We'll see how this ends up working out today. The volume's still a little bit low, but I still have optimism. So anyways, good morning, Adelie. All right, so let's see how many of these are tradable. You can see A&W making a spike. That's probably my favorite one this morning is A&W. What? Oh, no. A&W is not tradable. Neither is SMMT. This is terrible. I hate this. At least GC, CGC, and GSM is. But, man, they took A&W off. It used to be tradable, and they never added it. And they added it even. HTGM's tradable. ABIL's tradable. Man, this is ridiculous. SBBP, nope, that's 3 out of 4. 3 out of 8 are not tradable. WMT's tradable. CSCO is tradable. TNXP is tradable. And GNL. Alright, so that's 4 out of 12 is tradable. Or is not tradable today. That's a bummer, man. I really wished A&W is tradable. That's my biggest watch. It looks good. I wish they would have added it. At least SMMT. Like, these two are like my go-to setups. I'm kind of bummed out about both of these. Like, SMMT, like, I wanted to trade this one too. And, I mean, no worries. We still got a few options. I'll include my watch list to the chat, but I'm kind of disappointed that I can't trade a lot of these. My watch list is a little bit larger today. There's my watch list thus far. We'll go over the news in a second. I'm drinking my coffee at this point. Luke asks, is earnings season over at this point? Not quite. I mean, they still have some obvious earnings plays like WMT, CSCO, so not quite done yet. But yeah, I really wish I could trade A&W. I'm going to have to look up the news and see why that one's moving. Mitch said he should be on the stream for a little bit today. At 9 o'clock, he's going to join us. And so we'll see Mitch today. See if I can continue on the good week. One thing I think I've done really well is I think I've been very selective this week. Like, let's see, what was it? Tuesday, I didn't trade anything. And so I was very selective. Yesterday, one profitable trade, $36, not too bad. Monday was a $20 gain. And so I think I've been very selective this week, and I think that is what has benefited me with my trading. And so Luke asks, may I ask, why did you stop using SureTrader? I just got the broker a week ago. Should I be concerned? Now, look, like, I really liked SureTrader. Don't get me wrong. I liked SureTrader. I love the DOS Pro platform, right? But it was just too much leverage for me, and I was too green as a trader. When I left SureTrader, I left because I didn't have any money left in my account. And when I left, I tried to find a broker. I looked at my commissions, and my commissions were just ridiculously high. And so I looked for a broker with cheaper commissions and then kind of switched to Thinkorswim and then UStockTrade. But the reason I left was because the commissions were too high. At the same time, my account was too small for the commissions. Now, if you have a larger account, I don't think it'll be a big deal. But if you have a tiny account with like 500 or 1,000 shares, those commissions are going to get you, you know. I love the DOS platform. I think SureTrader is a necessary evil, so don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm hating on SureTrader. I'm really not. I think it's the only option for a lot of people. But the commission and the fees were just too high. Like the platform fees for me to have like level 2 time and sales, it was like $200 a month. You know, the commission if I'm using 1,000 shares is like $18 a trade, and so it's just too high. It was too expensive. Nice, Tiny. Nice. Hey, keep at it, Tiny. You've been doing much better than you did before, and so you're learning. You're picking it up fast, Tiny. So keep it up. You're doing well. Good job. All right. So I guess we'll go over the news in a second. Today's news is brought to you by Snaptrade. That's snaptrade.us. Let me refresh this. This is from yesterday. You can see, though, I have been up. If you want my watch list mailed to you, you can check out Snaptrade. And something you guys can see is that I have this morning watch that I update each morning, and it's just my watch list from that specific day. And then I share it with all my email list and my nickname list. And so if you want this watch list mailed to you early in the morning, let me know. I'll mail it to you. Let me know. I'll share it with you each morning on Snaptrade. That's snaptrade.us. And the news today is brought to you by Snaptrade. Really awesome website. People ask me all the time how I find these stocks I trade. I've been using Snaptrade lately. Awesome free scanner. Can do a lot of really easy to understand stuff like volume change percentage that shows you how much above average the daily volume is. A lot of other good indicators. They got the high gainer volatile, the high gainer penny stocks. Just a really cool website that's free. Free to sign up. Go check them out. That's snaptrade.us. I've been using it to organize my watch lists, so go check them out. But yeah, guys, first one I'm looking at is ANW. You can see it's a pretty big gap up from 169 to 234. All right, so A&W, it's probably my favorite one this morning, even though it's not tradable, which is kind of a bummer. All right, so A&W announced A&W announced a liquidity agreement in a transformative transaction with Mercuria Energy. They intend to begin exploring broader strategic partnership, and so a partnership with Mercuria Energy for A&W. Let's see. Yeah, so this is just a partnership with Mercuria from A&W, and this is my favorite one. I really wish I could trade it. Unfortunately, no can do. All right, but moving on, the next one I'm looking at is SMMT. Top left chart, gapping up from 204 to 255. All right. So, sorry, I had to read a text message. Anyways, back to SMMT. Top left chart, gapping up. This one is up because it received $12 million from BARDA, B-A-R-D-A, to develop ridinilazole, whatever that is. Sounds like a bio drug. Yeah, so they awarded $12 million by BARDA. That $12 million is for phase 3 development program for their bio drug ridinilazole, or however you pronounce it. That's why I hate I hate reading bio drugs, for the treatment of C. difficile infection. So phase 3 study, and they received $12 million for SMMT. We'll see where this one ends up going today. Another one I'm looking at is the top right chart, CGC. gapping up from 32.11 to 32.77. When you analyze the stock's range, it's not that bad of a gap up, really. All right, so a Corona brewer increased a stake in the cannabis canopy company, canopy growth company. I don't know what it is, CGC, however you want to pronounce it. But a Corona brewer increased their stake. Let's see if it states. Yeah, liquor seller Constellation Brands Inc. said it will invest another Canadian $5 billion, or a CAD $5 billion, or about $4 billion in the diversified cannabis company. That's a ton. That's a huge stake, $5 billion, man. And this news release came out. Yeah, it's increasing its stake in the company to 38% from about 10% by buying 104 million shares at $48.60 a share. That's interesting. So this is CGC. Yeah, Canopy Growth Corporation is what this is. So CGC, he paid a premium for those shares, that's for sure. He definitely paid a premium. What did I do here? Oh no. What have I done? How do I go back? Is there a undo tool? What have I done here? Well, I'm gonna have to add these again. Sorry, guys. Doom, 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 doom. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add all of these over again. Luckily, I think I can remember most of these. All right, let's see. Here we had SMMT. We had A&W. We had CGC. What was this one? But yeah, for Canada, for CGC, Canopy Growth Company, that's a pretty big stake. HTGM. And so we'll see where that one goes. I mean, that one was a big mover yesterday. And so who knows where this one's going to go today. It's a cannabis-related stock. I know a lot of people are kind of scared to trade those. Sorry, I'm pulling back up all the stocks I was watching. We've got a few earnings-related stocks. Alright, so yeah, next one I'm looking at is HTGM. It could also be GSM, but HTGM gapping up small amount here. In a second, I'll give Mitch a call. Alright, this one had some news came out. HTGM has some news that came out yesterday. Alright, so HTGM filed its first orders for genetic cancer assay panels. So yeah, HTGM, they stated that they have filed and delivered the first orders for its HTG EdgeSec Precision Immuno-Oncology panel and clinical cancer researchers. So yeah, HTGM delivered and filed their first orders, so that's interesting here. We'll see where this one goes. HTGM up. We'll see. I'm looking at most of these for shorts, but I could also see them for long, so we'll see. GSM, another one I'm looking at, gapping up from 683 to 814. Now this one is probably more interesting to me than HTGM is. And I think this one's up on no news. Yeah, it declined 3.1%, but this thing is up. GSM is up 24.5% on no known catalyst here. So definitely watching GSM for a short. Also looking at SBBP. This one moved yesterday. We'll see if it moves today as well. All right, so SBBP stated late Wednesday that it has terminated the public offering of ordinary shares previously announced on August 14th. And so SBBP announced that they're terminating the public offering. Its decision to halt the public offering was based on the view that current market conditions are not conducive for an offering on terms that would be in the best interest of its shareholders. Interesting here. SBBP terminates its offering. We'll see where this one goes as well. Another one I'm looking at is CSCO. And I mean, I know somebody asked me if earnings season was over. I think this one still looks like an earnings play. If you look at the top right chart here, it definitely looks like an earnings play. I'll look it up just to be sure. Just gotta find the release. Yeah, so positive earnings for CSCO. Boost in earnings and good outlook for top estimates. And so Cisco is up over 10%. So yeah, Cisco's up. So we'll see where Cisco goes today. Good earnings, good revenue, good outlook. So we'll see where Cisco goes. But yeah, it's definitely an earnings play. SYMC is another one I'm looking at. All right, so SYMC gapping up from 1855 to 1981. Not my favorite one. I'd like a little bit more volume to accompany it, and it kind of looks like some type of acquisition merger. Let's look it up. A lot of stuff is coming out about SYMC. But I'm trying to find the original article that caused this catalyst. There's so many right now. When did this start gapping? This started gapping up. Okay, this started gapping up this morning, and that's it. So only this morning. Yeah, Starboard Value takes position in Simtac to force operational change at the antivirus software company. Yeah, so Starboard Value LP reported a 5.8% stake in Simtech. They believe shares are undervalued. So Starboard Value LP has a stake in SYMC is what I'm seeing. Unless I see earnings, I don't really see anything else. They did confirm a receipt of director nominations for SYMC. These are hard to read. And I think that's about it for today. Not too shabby here. We got a few I'm watching. CGC, GSM. So we'll see where some of these go. Still a little slow in my mind. Still a little slow. Not the best market right now. A little slow. Look at SMMT tanking a little bit here. All right, let me catch back up on the news. Sorry, guys. Just now catching back on the news. So yeah, living large. It depends on how many shares you buy, right? Like, yeah, they say it's 12. They say it's $12, but with ECN fees, if you buy 1,000 shares, you're paying closer to 16 or 17. And so that's really what it is. They advertise it for $5 a trade or $4.95 or whatever it is. But like I said, if you're buying 1,000 shares, at least when I was trading with them, after ECN fees, you're paying, almost $18 a trade, and so that's just too high for me. Yeah, no worries, Tiny. No worries. Happy to see you doing better. Omid, if you have any recommendations for Snap Trade, you can go to the website and actually let them know what you want them to work on or what you want them to add or stuff you like, stuff you dislike. If you have any constructive criticism, go to the site. In the bottom right corner, there'll be a feedback button. Click the feedback button and let us know. That'll really help. One thing Snaptrade's been asking me for lately is feedback. And so if you have any feedback from them, let me know. And App Anonymous, if you want that, let me know your sign up through Snaptrade, and send me your nickname or email, and I'll add you to the list. Yeah, I get the news from Snaptrade. I get the news from a few different sources, but one of them is Snaptrade. Yes. Yeah, Living Large A&W isn't tradable. I was kind of bummed out about it. It's, one thing you have to see with the VWAP fade is there has to be volume. If there's no volume, it could get squeezed easily. It could go the wrong way. And so I want to see volume here. And A&W is really the only one that has really good volume. CGC is not bad. But SMMT volume's low, GSM volume's low, HTGM. And so we'll see what happens. But I'd like the volume to increase some. Good morning, Seven. What's up, brother? What's up, Jonathan? Good morning, bro. Yeah, that's definitely low volume on SMMT. But, I mean, it's gapping up, and so I'm watching it regardless. Good morning, Abdul. Yeah, but Living Large is right. The volume's actually not that bad. As Living Large say. I mean, it's low, yes. It's not as good as some say A&W, but it's not that bad either. If it was really bad, the volume would be like 500 shares or like 1,000 shares, where, it's getting up to like 10,000, 5,000 shares traded per minute. And so it's not that bad, but I would still consider it low. Good luck with that, Seven. Good morning, Eric. What's up, brother? PTIE completely dropped back down. Wow. Let's look at PTIE. I haven't even seen that one yet. Damn. Crazy. Yeah, I remember people talking about PTIE yesterday. I don't know why I wasn't watching this one. Really nice move here. I don't know how I feel about it though. It is tradable. That's good. I already sold Tiny Trader my strategy to invest in stock down around 30%. It works 80% of the time. I just go to the bar chart to see the stocks down. Yeah, I get that. I can completely understand that strategy, honestly, Jonathan, because my strategy is like almost every trade I get into is taking advantage of an overextended stock, right? That's why with the VWAP fade, you'll see I look for big overextended stocks like A&W, SMMT. I want to see stocks gapping up over 10%. Like I told Mitch, I think it works better when the stock is gapping up. Sometimes it'll work when the stock is gapping down, but I like the overextended gap up stocks better. For GSM gapping up with no news, what is your game plan for buying and selling point for something like that? I'm trying to learn. Luke, I'm more like I want to short it. I use the same strategy every single day. Like in the last week, I've used the same setup. It's always the same setup. It's the VWAP fade. It's what I've done the best. It's kind of my go-to setup. And so I'm looking for it to be underneath the VWAP in a bearish trend, pull back to the VWAP, enter there, set my risk somewhere decent and my reward at the low of the day. And so it's the same thing every time. But yeah, I'm looking for a short. I want to profit when the stock goes down. You know what I mean? Mitch should be on the stream. What's up, John? John the second, I'm going to call you. What's up, Arian's World? Good morning, brother. Good morning, Mr. Eric. Tiny, Manny. What's up, brother? Hey, Manny, I saw your text, man. I'll get back to you, brother, after the stream ends, man. Exactly, Living Large. I got it. App Anonymous. I'll add you to the list, brother. Let me go ahead and add you real quick so I don't forget and lose the email. All right, I got you added, App Anonymous. Look at opening account with Colmex. I think you would like it. I'll check that out, Callum. Appreciate it, brother. That's not too bad, Callum. Yeah, it sounds very similar to TEFs, $150 per trade, $15 a month platform fee, 5 to 1. Not too bad. Good morning, James. JNUG, JNUG. John, I'm the morning, trade the fade. John in the morning, yeah. Good morning. What's up, Spoko? How you doing, brother? Yeah, nice to see you back, man. Nice to see you. Good morning, Abby. Call you Nick. All right, I got you, brother. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's ever seen Big Daddy, but they're trying to teach the guy to spell, and he's like hip hop anonymous. That's what I think of when I see your name, App Anonymous. Anyways, all right, got you, 7. I'll check it out, brother. All right, so let me call Mitch. Let's see if Mitch is available. He said 9. And so 9, it is 9:10 his time, so I'll try to give Mitch a call. Yeah, Jonathan, yeah, for sure, brother. I've had a pretty good, last 7 days. Last 7 days have been, last 6 out of 7 trading days have all been profitable. And so it's probably the best I've ever traded in my life, honestly. I've been definitely net profit. My account's been growing a little bit. A few days ago, it was down to 13,690. And now it's up to 13,741, and so I'm growing it some. I'm just kind of slowly transitioning towards bigger sizing. That's what I really want to do, is just use bigger sizing, and that's what I really need to focus on. But yeah, let me give Mitch a call here. And also, like I said, guys, every Sunday, Mitch and I have been having a little conference. Other people have been joining us as well. And so if you want to be included on our Sunday conference on Skype, let us know. We talk about game plan, strategy, what we're going to do in the upcoming week, and all this different stuff. And so if you want to be included on that, we'll try to organize it. But, that's something Mitch and I have been doing every day or every Sunday, and it's been working for us. I think it's definitely helpful for us. All right, I'm going to give Mitch a call. Yo, what's up, brother? Hey, man, I don't mean to bother you, man. Are you available to be on the stream, man? No pressure, bro. All right. Nice. All right. So yeah, guys, I got in touch with Mitch. I just unmuted you. Um, but yeah, man, let me know if you want me to call you back. I can do that too, man. It's up to you.
Yeah, no stress. I'll be here. If you guys just hear me tune out, I'll just mute myself. And if you guys don't hear me, that's what I'm just dealing with work. But I'll be right back.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Hey,
So
man.
what do you like for today, man?
So today it's not that great, honestly. Today the market doesn't look that hot. My favorite for today is AMW, but wasn't AMW tradable previously? I thought it was, man. I thought I could trade this one before. That looks like the best stock this morning, but it's not tradable, unfortunately.
All right. You seeing anything else out there?
SMMT,
There you go.
CGC, GSM, CSCO, Cisco,
What about Evoke?
EVOK.
Yeah.
I remember I used to trade EVOK, like, I don't know, man. This must have been like a year or two ago. And so I remember this one. This one, EVOK, is it's a former runner. I remember it running previously. Let me look at the daily chart, see if I could see. Yeah, I mean, it was up to 409. Let me look at the 3-year chart. Yeah, maybe it was last year. This one went all the way up to 11. It spiked to 4 or 5 a few times. But yeah, it's a volatile stock. It doesn't look too bad. I want to see more volume, though.
Yeah, I would like to see it reject threes. Get up there in 310s and then just start rejecting.
For sure. I also like HTGM and GSM. GSM is probably the one I'm looking at kind of the most here, just because it has that really obvious level that it can break under 780s, and it had a lot of support there. So if it breaks underneath that, I like a short down to 750. And so we'll see where GSM goes. ANW. Who get this? ANW. Yeah, Hip Hop Anonymous. I bet, man. It's from Big Daddy. You know, if you grew up in the '90s like me, you know, everybody probably knows that saying. ABI. Excuse me. ABIL. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching ABIL under this 465 low right here. Uh, that's really the only area I like it in. I'm not saying it won't spike. I'd like to see it crack under some of these lows here before I really get interested in it. But yeah, watching GSM's tanking here. I really wish it would have held. It's starting to break under that big support level, but I really wish it would have held there. 93. Nice. Specs, SPEX. Yeah, I remember Specs too. I mean, this one's not even showing anything in pre or after hours. Don't like it. I just want to see GSM hold over that 782 level where it had that support previously. That's what I really want to see. I wish I could trade SMMT and these other two. Unfortunately, I can't. Man, they should have added A and W. That's frustrating. I don't think SBBP is tradable either, so I'm just going to have to kind of work around the ones that are not tradable, yeah. And just focus on the ones I can trade. JCPenney, JCP. JCP having a rough morning. I'm assuming Mitch had to step away from work or for work. Yeah, look at JCPenney getting hit. You know, I'll say this, though. As much as people, like, JCPenney was a nostalgic part of my childhood. But
I'm back.
What's up?
That was a funny thing to come back
to. JCPenney was, man. It was a nostalgic part of my childhood. It and Sears, right? But I think it's ultimately going to fail. It's got to fail. You know, and this is just my opinion. It's obsolete to a certain extent. Amazon is taking over. Even the malls where I live, they don't have JCPenney's anymore. They have Macy's. You know what I mean? They have Macy's and they have Nordstrom and they have all these other stores. JCPenney is kind of dwindling down, I think. I think it and Sears, you know, I think the internet is somewhat making them obsolete at this point. But that's just my opinion, you know. No, it's not for me. Yeah, A&W is not tradable for me, at least. What's up, Robert? How you doing, brother? All right, so GSM breaking under that 780 level. Yeah, Toys R Us are all closed, brother. I went to Toys R Us when they were closing down. I have 2 kids, and so when I told them, I was like, Toys R Us is having a sale, they're like, let's go. And so we went. And I copped as much stuff from Toys R Us as I could. But yeah, honestly, my parents would never let me go to Toys R Us. You know?
Right? I couldn't buy things at Toys R Us.
Right, that place was too expensive, man. They would never let me go there, dude. Like I'd go to Walmart. You know what I mean?
Maybe like get like one toy.
Right, but it was a battle trying to get anything from Toys R Us. Like we would go and we would just look. You know what I mean? Anyways.
The only thing I ever did there, I did a little, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day.
Right, I did Pokemon, bro. Pokemon for life, brother. No, now my daughter likes Pokemon, and so she's all about it. I can like buy her Pokemon cards and stuff. It's been a long time though. But back in the day, man, I used to have all of them, dude. I had a holographic Charizard, you know what I mean? Can't mess with me and my Pokemon cards. But yeah, look at GSM, man. I really liked GSM, Mitch. If you look at GSM, it had that obvious support level at 780. It just cracked underneath it. It makes me not like it as much. What's up, Live Gains? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, let's just see if we can get a little bounce at the open.
DPW, Jean, or Jean, however you pronounce it. DPW is a crypto stock. It's just, I mean, these just aren't my style. Like stocks under $1, it's just not my style. I've kind of
Yeah.
stopped trading
Doesn't
those.
doesn't look like a crazy day here. I'm looking around, but
Yeah, it's a little slow, you know. I mean, there's a few I'm watching. Like, there's GSM, HTGM, JCPenney. I'll watch it now. CGC doesn't look bad. TLRY maybe. WUBA, WUBA. You can see WBA here. I can't pronounce it. WUBA, WUBA. Gapping up some from 58 to 65. I'm guessing this is earnings.
yeah, I'm gonna pay attention to maybe Costco. It's a little bit. I think it's an earnings play, but it's looked like it's gapped up way too far.
What's the ticker name for Costco?
CSCO.
Oh, I thought that was Cisco. Oh, I guess it is Costco.
Oh, yeah, it is. No, it is. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, it's good earnings.
Oh yeah, it's Cisco. It is.
I was like, man, I thought I looked that one up.
I
But
thought
yeah,
it was Costco. I thought it was.
no, I can't remember what the ticker name for Costco is. But yeah, it's good earnings on Cisco. And same thing with WUBA. You can see it's gapping up $7. It is good earnings as well. Good second quarter. All right, so we got about 9 minutes. Not the most action-packed morning, but we got a few stuff. There's also SYMC, Mitch. Doesn't look too bad. SYMC.
Yep, I'm looking at that one.
And I'm going to watch Riot. I think Riot's a terrible company, but I'm watching it. Also, TNXP. I mean, TNXP, you can see it had this big move.
I'll take a look at Riot.
TNXP had this big move yesterday from 1 to 148, and it pulled back huge here. We'll see where this one can go. I really only like this one on the long side, but...
All right, I'll be back for the open, guys.
All right, Mitch. But yeah, I really only like TNXP on the long side. I mean, it could drop down to 1, but it's just not enough room on the short side for me for this one on TNXP. And so yeah, these are probably my biggest watches right here. These 4, GSM, CGC, JCPenney, and HTGM. But look at SYMC here. Wow, SYMC spiking up here. This is another one I'm going to be watching then for sure. Look at SYMC. A big spike up to $20.20, gapping up from $18.55. I think this was earnings. Let me refresh my memory here. Oh yeah, this is the one that was hard to figure out what was going on with it. But yeah, SYMC gapping up here, spiking up some. Let me know if you guys see anything else that you like. Hey BJ, I'm still cool, brother. You can't hate on me, man. I'm still cool, man. You can't trade crypto in your state? What? Yeah, my son's all into Hot Wheels, Tiny. Kron again. Costco is cost, yeah. Tariffs on China. But yeah, my son is all about Hot Wheels, man. My son's got the big Hot Wheels garage, and it's like, this thing is like 4 feet tall and like huge in his room where he like races and stuff. We got it for him last Christmas. He's all about Hot Wheels. My son doesn't have a blankie. My son literally carries around Hot Wheel cars and will hit you if you try to take one away. SPCB, Hip Hop Anonymous. Yeah, SPCB doesn't look too bad. Let's see if it's tradable. It is tradable, but volume needs to increase. This is one of the really low volume stocks. I want to see the volume come up some here. But we got a few I'm watching. SYMC, CSCO, Cisco, HTGM, Evoke, WUBA, GNL for a gap down. Jonathan Ray's. Can you check LIN? Yeah, I can. I got it, brother. LIN's not showing up, Jose. Or Jonathan, sorry. But yeah, I like SYMC though. All right, so we got about 4 minutes left. Haven't had a losing day this week yet. Don't want to jinx myself. We'll see how it goes. Pretty good last 2 weeks though. Last week I had 4 out of 5 profitable days. This week I've had 2 profitable days, no losing days, and so not too bad. Monday I made $20. Tuesday I didn't trade anything. The volume was just too low, and then yesterday I made $36. And so we'll see if we can finish the week out strong today and tomorrow. What's up, Baron? Good morning, James. What's up, brother? Oh, IIN, Jonathan. Big gap down. Let's look up the news for IIN. I see the gap down. All right, let's look up IIN's news. Offering of common stock. So this is an offering here with IIN or IIN. Yeah, it's an offering today. Proposed public offering of 1,500,000 shares of common stock. So yeah, IIN is an offering. We'll see where it goes. All right, guys, we got about 2.5 minutes. Big tank in CGC. Look at the big drop in CGC here. Now, if CGC breaks under this support level, 31.80, really 32 is really what I'm talking about. But if it breaks underneath there, I kind of like it down to this $31 level. And so we'll see. Got to look for a VWAP fade on that one.
All right, I'm back. I'm ready for this. Let's do this.
All right, brother. Let's finish the week out strong, man.
You know, it's one of the key things is also I'm a little busier today, so I'm just going to take it simple. Just look for a VWAP fade at the open. If there is none, then I probably won't take a trade. But if I do see one, I'm just going to go ahead and hit it hard, you know? The real key is I'm looking for that support break, like we always talk about, John.
Yep.
That pre-market support breaking hard. And I don't want to see a stock do like that up, then down, bounce off the support, and then try to short it at the VWAP. That's usually where I see it not work out. You got to make sure that it breaks the support on its way down. So that way you have that ability to know that there's a kind of like a little resistance when it bounces up.
For sure. That's what, I mean, I think that is kind of the key to success with this setup. Like, that's why I was saying I was really watching GSM. I want to see it break underneath a big support level first, and then do the VWAP fade, and then pull back to the VWAP. You know, I think that gives it more room and gives it a little bit of a gap to fill. And so I think it's kind of like a gap fill strategy with the VWAP fade is you want to wait for it to break underneath the big support level. Same thing with CGC. If it breaks under this $32 level, $31.70, I like it maybe down to this $30 point, but we'll see. It's got a lot of, it does have some support here, here, and here. And so we'll see. Yeah, Baron, we looked at A&W. It's not tradable for me, unfortunately, but I've been watching it. 30 seconds, guys. A&W is probably my favorite one this morning. I like the optimism, Jay. Jay says, today it's going to be beautiful regardless of the outcome. Love the optimism, brother. We got this, man.
All right, so what are you watching at the open?
I'm watching JCPenney, CGC, SYMC, and GSM. Also watching HTGM, CSCO, Cisco, WUBA. A few other ones. There's the bell. There's the bell, guys. All right. So, CGC pulling back some here down to 32. Big pullback on CGC down to 31.70s. Big drop in CGC here.
Yeah, that's the one I'm watching right now. Any smaller stocks doing VWAP fades? See
Not
anything?
really. Not that I see. RSLS. Some people talking about RSLS.
Okay.
IIN. Yeah, IIN spiking up here. IIN maybe filling some of this gap. This is an offering, I believe. Still looking for a fade. Not seeing too much I like right now. GSM up to 813. Getting a little bit of volume here with a washout long to a certain extent. Red to green move on GSM. GSKY. Yeah, GSKY after a small gap. Pushing up to 1760s. GSKY. GSM spiking up to 820. GSKY is tradable too. I mean, the last few days have been down days on the SPY. Let's look to see what the SPY is doing right now. SPY gapping up some. But yeah, GSKY spiking.
Not seeing anything else right now.
Me neither. Nothing I really like. GSKY really getting some volume in though here. GSKY spiking up to almost 18. HTGM is kind of in a downward trend. I'd like to see the VWAP a little bit lower. Maybe I'd like to see HTGM maybe pull back down, and I want to see the VWAP around the $0.50. CGC
Yeah, like,
spiking up.
For HCGM, it has to be 355s or higher.
Right. Well, I'd like to see, like, ideally, I want to see it pull back some more. I want to see the VWAP go to around this 350 level. If the VWAP can pull back to 350 and then it can spike up to that VWAP, I like it. But until then, I'm not going to jump into it.
All right.
CSCO pulling back down some here. CSCO.
CJC went all the way down and then back all the way up.
Yeah.
Looking for maybe a short off their resistance. That would be up close to $33. And then watching it fail hard up there. That's the only way I'd get in there. And it'd be very small sizing because the range for this stock is going to be about $1. So I can do 50 shares and then maybe add into it as I start getting confirmation.
Right, for sure.
Just want to put that out there.
I don't mind a pullback to the VWAP on HTGM here. I'm keeping an eye on it. I mean, it does have some support at 340, so that makes me dislike it. JCPenney pulling back some. CVSI. Eric. All right, so CSCO is the one I'm watching now. CSCO. Cisco here. Big
Mm-hmm.
bearish trend. If it pulls back to that
Definitely.
45.75 level, I like it.
I'll look for 45.80s.
A nice little VWAP bounce on GSKY.
Looking to see if we're gonna get a bounce to 45.80s for
Cisco.
SCO.
Yeah, that's the one I'm watching too.
I want it definitely above 70. I'm trying to get 80.
It's gonna battle 45.50 first, I think. There's 45.60. I don't mind starting to slowly scale into this position here. I tried
I'm
to get
waiting
in
on
with
that
50
one.
shares. I tried to get in with
I think
50
it's too
shares.
early. I think it's too early.
Which one did you say worked better, the bid or the ask on TEFs?
Bid always. If you're shorting,
Yeah.
bid. If you're longing, ask.
All right.
It always fill. And if you're trying to get out, the opposite. You know.
Really nice pullback here. That would have been a beautiful trade here.
I think it's still bouncing, still bouncing, still too tight there. You got a resistance holding there, 45.65. Let's see if it bounces through it, gets to that VWAP around the 75s.
Yeah, I think it's gonna fade back down, man. Wish I would have taken it a little early. Would have been up 20 cents, but I tried to get in. It said the order was too close to closing price. I don't know how I feel about it now.
Ooh, look at CGC. Those 33s.
There it goes. See, this was
Hard
the
rejection.
that was the trade, brother. Man, missed it.
I was calling it. I just went to go look at Cisco. That's the thing about using a laptop. Yeah,
Yeah, man, it happens.
it's,
Um,
it's just part of it.
HTGM pulling back to close to the VWAP area. HTGM. All right, so watching Cisco here. Also, Riot, RIOT, looks like a beautiful example. RIOT. I got to be very careful with Riot, but look at Riot here, Mitch.
Yep, I'm looking at it.
That's the VWAP fade setup. It's a down gapper, though, which makes me not like it as much.
I agree. Just like I don't like HTGM also. Too low volume on the open.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really not really getting shorted hard. It's not what I want to be trying to trade.
The trade to get into was CSCO, and unfortunately, I just kind of missed the entry. I called it out. This is the one Mitch and I were looking for. It just didn't quite pull up high enough to our entry, but good example of it.
Just not seeing anything do it today.
Yeah. Here's a pullback on Cisco. If it pulls back to that 45.70 level, I'll consider it again, but it's got to pull back there. Kind of a low volume day, though.
Without a doubt.
There goes HTGM, man. There's the drop. Didn't quite get to the VWAP. I guess you could have scaled into it, but like Mitch said, the volume is just low. But this is a big support level. It just broke under on HTGM. Still not too shabby here. There's HTGM Tank. I mean, that one wouldn't have been bad. The volume's just low. But a little bit of slow day. Not too many entries. Don't want to force anything.
I missed one that I was thinking about. I was watching HEAR, but
Here.
yeah, it kind of rejected those 26s. I wanted to go back up there, and then I was going to short it, but it just slammed down there.
Yeah, for sure.
It would have been nice, but just slammed down there.
All right, here goes CSCO testing the $half level. Getting pushed
one,
back
up
down.
one, down two, up two. I'm gonna look for this to get back to the VWAP. Don't want to slam it on those.
Yeah.
It could crash down underneath the 4540s.
It could. There goes Riot too. Riot ended up doing what we thought, but a little too late for that one.
Yeah, it didn't even get that up that much.
I'm watching SYMC here. SYMC for a VWAP rejection. Look at SYMC. And also CGC's finally cracking underneath the VWAP area.
You missed it. It was right there when you were talking about it.
What, CGC?
SYMC.
Oh, right.
SY.
Beautiful rejection there on SYMC. You can see. It's still got some time. Like, you know, it had a lot of support at $20.
Yeah, let's see if it gets back up to those 22s or 2022. Somewhere in that. If it bounces up above VWAP and then fades below it again.
Yep. CSCO spiking up here. I might take a partial.
Ooh. Look at that trade on CGC that I missed. That's exactly it, man. 33.
Oh, I did not mean to buy 100 shares. No, I didn't want to buy 100 shares here. Oh, I got to let it work. But I did not want to buy 100 shares here. I got to be careful here.
Messed up there on CGC. Missed that beautiful trade there.
$71. All right, this is the make or break level with SYMC. I got to get ready to exit if it starts to go against me. I'm gonna look for a rejection here.
Cisco at the VWAP. I haven't shorted it yet.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Looking to see if it's pushing a little bit more.
See if we get a nice tank here on Cisco. I'm in with 100 shares. Got in a little early.
It seems like you got in at least.
Yeah, for sure. It's down to 57. We'll see if we get a nice drop here. 56. $59, back up to 60s.
Okay, by all means. Doesn't look too bad for you.
Yeah,
It might spike a little bit.
trying to give it a little bit of time here. I don't want to get caught in a squeeze up though. I just saw 80 flash on the ask. A lot of green on the level 2 or on the time and sales. I want to see a tank here. It's holding 61 well. 59s. See a bigger drop here. $65, $67. This is the make or break level here. Don't want to see a squeeze up. Going to jump out soon if it breaks 70.
All right, I'm letting it touch the 9 here. If it flushes out, it'll give John a nice gain. If it bounces back to VWAP, that's probably when I'm gonna go ahead and look to see if it rejects 74s, and then I'll go ahead and slam on it.
Down to 61. $65's got to be careful here. $68. Down to 62s. All right, so it keeps kind of consolidating here.
Watch this next candle, man. It could either flush before the end of this candle, or you're gonna get a bounce after. What happened?
There's a little bit of a flush. I mean, it looks weak, but
All right, a bounce to the VWAP and not getting above 75 here, and I'll go ahead and I'll hammer down on it.
SYMC looks okay here if it pulls back to the VWAP.
Might just fade right here. It's getting pushed. Alright, looks like he's gonna come that VWAP attempt.
VWAP slowly coming down too. All right, here's another push.
74s is, I don't want it over those 74s. If it stays underneath that, I'll hammer on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna set that for my risk is 74. I want to see it continuing to get rejected here. $70. Gotta be really careful here.
10 seconds.
A lot of green coming in. 70's a big level here. My hand's over the cover button. Look at the time it sales. It's full of green, but it hasn't held 71. There's 71, 74. I'm out. Ugh, I barely got out right when it pushed up. $21 loss. No worries, it happens. But yeah, it just kind of faked us out. It hovered there for a little bit too long, but no worries. Still up on the week. Today's kind of a shady day, but look at CGC here. CGC doesn't look that bad. Well, there goes my perfect week. Every week I try to have a perfect week, and it never happens.
Hey, it's all good, brother. It's all good, man.
Yeah, man. I
4
can't
days
be
is more than good enough.
right for sure. Look at WUBA. WUBA looks good. Looks very weak here. WUBA. But yeah, I'm done with CSCO. I just don't know. I don't think it's going to, unless it breaks back down under the VWAP, with it closing over that level, it's just not what I want to do right now. I really don't mind WUBA.
All right, guys, I'm short there at 73 there on CSCO. Gonna get out over 80s, guys.
Hey, maybe it'll fade back down here for you, brother.
Yeah, I just saw it get a lot of weakness up there at 45.80. So if it gets above there, that's fine. I'm only risking 8 cents on 100 shares, guys, for potential to make all the way down there at 45.40.
Look at WUBA with this VWAP projection. Doesn't look bad at all. It's got to hold under 65.
All right, it's gonna make one more attempt, I think, up a little bit here, but it could just flush down. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm not going to chase it. SYMC doesn't look that bad, though. SYMC.
There's 70s, guys. Remember, 80s my out, guys. Couple seconds more and it should reject, get to 45.60s, and I might add some shares here. Now I'm just looking for a flush to add. If it bounces here to 45.80, it's like its last hoorah right here.
Good risk at 45.81. On Cisco, 45.81. GNL just broke under the support.
All right, I'm looking for a wipeout on the level 2s right here, guys.
CGC, I'm looking for the same thing, a wipeout on the level 2 on CGC.
All right. Added there, guys. Added there. Now I got an average of 45.70.
There you go. On Cisco. I just now noticed it. Good trade, brother. Just faked me out a little bit, I guess, but no worries.
I didn't want to get out there, but it's saying it got me out at 45.63. Um, I guess I accidentally hit a wrong button and something happened there, but I got out there at 45.63, guys.
Not a bad trade, bro.
Hey, at least I made some money on it. That's really what I'm all right with.
Right.
I might short it again here if it can't break out over 75. I didn't get filled there. I hit the button at 45.70s. See if I get 72s. A little bounce here. Had my chance to get back in there. Didn't really get it.
Yeah, it's just a slow day, honestly, man. For me, at least, just not too much going on, you know.
Yeah, I wish I would have got it again, man. It looks like it's heading to 45.40s. I would have been able to take another $14 there, something like that. You see anything else?
CGC maybe testing the $32 level doesn't look bad.
Right, it's up there to 490s.
Crack under the whole dollar on CGC.
I'll be right back.
All right. Watching Mosey, MOSY for the dollar break. MOSY. Ooh, gross, man. Look at CSCO. There's the fade we were all looking for, man. And completely missed it. It faked me out, which is fine. I guess I could have set a little bit higher risk, but look at this drop. This is what we were looking for, fellas. And just couldn't take advantage of it. Completely missed it, but I guess that's how it goes in trading sometimes. Tough break. Look at, I know,
upset.
brother. Look at that.
I should have still been in it.
I knew.
To get back in it, but I missed that 75, that 70s when it came back.
I knew you were gonna be bummed out like me, man. Look,
oh, brother, look, when it came back, I already made 14. This is why I always add back those shares. Right there at 70s, I should have added those shares, and then boom, I told you 45.40s. Remember I told you that number?
Yep.
Right here, boom, taking profit right there. Take half of it. Look to pop back to 58s or 60s for an ad. If not, let it crack down there to all the way down to 45.25s.
Yes, sir.
And that could be your next take right there.
That would have been it, man. I'm probably not going to trade at all for the rest of the day.
Look at this. Look at this.
I know, man. That was it. This is the fade right here. This is the fade setup. It faked us out. We could have set our risk. Here's the thing. We could have set our risk at 485. That would have been a reasonable risk area. It should have been our reasonable. It's the next resistance level, 485. That's what we should have done. And so lesson learned. You got to give ourselves that reward or that risk.
Yeah. Yep. I'm watching to see here on Riot.
Oh, you have a little test on Riot.
Oh, look at here.
The biggest
All
thing
right, so
my bad.
I'm watching here. I'm watching HEAR. If it can't get above 2588, that's what I'm looking for it to reject that number. It needs to at least get up there to the 80s. I'm looking for a rejection of that number, then the candle closing, and then the next candle is where I would look to get in on the short side. If it breaks out over 2588, it's probably going to break out, get into the 26s, and bounce some for the day.
Yeah, I mean the biggest thing I need to work on, man, is losses are okay. Like today's loss is relatively small in the grand scheme of things, and I'm still up about $36 gross on the week, and so I can't kick myself too much for today's loss. Losses are gonna happen. I just got to tell myself, like, look, I know my setup has an
Oh,
edge. Even Cisco, you and I were right. We were correct about it. It squeezed us out. But look at that beautiful drop on Cisco, man. That was the one to get into, brother.
yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I
Yeah.
had that.
Hey, at least you had a green trade on it, you know.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, I really wanted that other entry. I got a rejection twice on that. It just kept changing price and going a little bit above it, and then it's a little annoying there because there would have been 200 shares from 70 to 40 there,
Right.
30 cents.
Appreciate the sub, Keegan. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support, man.
Expect a bounce probably to 45.59
Right.
here.
Well, we have a
Then I
little.
can maybe get in there. But
Well, we have a little bit of a break. This today's news and watch list was brought to you by SnapTrade. If you don't know what SnapTrade is a free 100% free scanning website that allows you to organize and share your watch list. I have a list built up, so if you want my watch list each morning shared with you on SnapTrade, let me know. Sign up and include your email or nickname in the chat box or the comments. But yeah, really awesome website, really thorough, has own pages for stocks. I can go to GSM's page, see when earnings came out on this specific stock. You can see it shows me when earnings were released. It's also a really thorough page that goes over historical prices, similar stocks, the news on that certain stock. It also has a price alert section, shows you the market cap. A lot of really free, cool stuff here. It has these pre-selected scanners that I can use that range from high volatile gainers to high gainer penny stocks. Really awesome free website. That's snaptrade.us. And I'll go ahead and include the link in the chat, but go check them out. It's SnapTrade, snaptrade.us. Really awesome free website. They did sponsor this news section release, but if you want to help support this channel, go check out SnapTrade. I'll include a link in the description. There's the link to SnapTrade. Yeah, no worries, James. No worries, brother. But yeah, go check out SnapTrade, 100% free website that has news, recent earnings, top movers, allows you to organize your watch list. I can even go to the news section and just click watch list and it'll show me all the recent news on these stocks. And so really awesome website, has a blog as well. But go check them out, sign up if you want my morning watch list shared with you each morning. And you can even comment. You can see somebody commented here saying, John, awesome list of high-performing stocks. Thanks for sharing. So yeah, a really awesome website. Go check it out. It's snapetrade.us. That's SnapTrade. Go check them out. Really cool website here.
all right, guys, watching BOXL. BOXL.
That's definitely a former runner. I remember that one.
Yep.
What is that noise?
Oh, that's the soda machine, man.
Ah,
The lovely soda machine. Hopefully it
Cisco.
stops going off.
Yeah, Cisco may bounce to the VWAP here. I don't know how I feel about it, but I want to see it stay under 45.60. Another one I'm watching is SYMC. I mean, if it bounces up here to 19 to the whole dollar of 20, it looks interesting. SHTGM bouncing to the VWAP here as well. Don't know how I feel about that one though.
All right, last trade idea for me will be right here on
Cisco.
BOXL.
Oh,
No, BOXL. If it goes and tries to break out 6 here and rejects, that's what I'll try to short off of. And this is not an average play for me. This is more a stock that's just gone up, getting to a resistance. And I've noticed already weakness there at 6. I just wanted to give it one more attempt. It seems like it could crash here, but if it makes one more curl attempt, that's where I would try to get in there.
Cisco bouncing back to the VWAP here at 45.60. This one looks interesting. It's right up to the VWAP. It's kind of what we look for on SYMC or on Cisco CSCO. Not looking too shabby here, really. Bouncing back to the VWAP at 45.60. We'll see where it goes from here. Also, SYMC bouncing back to somewhat the VWAP. The VWAP's at 20.
Oh man, what I what I say for Cisco?
Oh,
Back
I know.
In the 60s.
There it goes,
Back
man.
in the 60s. I just weren't watching it, man. That's when you gotta pay attention to what's working.
Yeah,
that
for
right
sure.
there is working over and over.
The VWAP fade.
Yeah, on that specific stock, it just you can see it. It did 3 attempts there, tried to break out. When it did my little last 70 try,
There it goes. Look at
rejected
this.
it hard.
People hate on the
That's
VWAP
how you
fade,
guys can
but
make money.
yeah.
That's making money right there. You can make tons of money in and out.
people hate on the VWAP fade, but man, it's legit. Like you can see, here's a push up to 45.66, all the way down to the 45.50s here. So that's what you want to do. Losing day today, a little bummed out about it, but the last 2 weeks have been pretty on point lately, and I'm still net profit in the last 2 weeks, so it's fine. Just a little slow, dull day in the market, though. Also watching SYMC here. SYMC pulling up here. Looks interesting. And CGC pulling back to the VWAP here as well. Up to 32.26. Not looking too shabby. CGC should have a lot of resistance at 32.50s. SYMC testing that previous high at 1995. Looking for a pullback here on SYMC. There's the drop on BOXL, Mitch. There's the one you were talking about, brother. Yeah, I don't know if anybody heard Mitch say he was looking to short BOXL if it gets rejected at these highs again. Look at that rejection. Hard rejection there.
John, when I just step away, it does it.
BOXO? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I called it out for you guys. That's reading the level twos. That's my level 2 reading, guys. That's just seeing the rejection there at 6, knowing that if it comes and tries again to reject there, that the real shorters, the guys that got short there, are hammering down on it. And look how it hammers down, guys, from 88 to 40s real quick.
Look at
And I was
Cisco,
about
too.
to hit this. I was about to hit this with 600 shares. It's now down to 530s.
Look at Cisco, too, man.
I'm telling you, I wish I would have been home today, guys. I would have made a lot of money, man. This is how it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Dead watching every single move, called it out there on those 60s, up there to 66. I said 65s. Look for that 65s. Boom. Perfect, man. On point today. Just didn't hit that BOXL. I wish I would have been able to hit it.
Yeah, I haven't. I had one losing
maybe
trade.
560s, but I think that's gonna be it for me today, guys.
Yeah.
Missing out on that last one.
I mean, I've had one losing trade, and that kind of stopped me from getting into anything else. One thing I try to do is if I have a losing trade, I try not to face and force trades and compound my losses. And so,
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
nah, man. It's happened. $20 loss is small in the grand scheme of things, relative to what I've even been trading. And so, I'm not upset about a $20 loss. It's a small loss. Still up net profit on the week.
All right, let's see if Riot rejects 5s here.
SYMC doesn't look bad for a fade.
Yeah, I gotta get out. All right, guys, I gotta get going. Like always, guys, just keep studying, guys. Keep trading, keep learning, and we'll go ahead and continue making great trades. I finished green today, so guess what, man? That is a fabulous
Perfect week, brother.
7 days. 7 days, man. 7 days straight green.
Good job. Good work, brother. We're getting there, man.
Yes.
We're getting there. We're doing
7
well,
days,
bro.
man.
For sure, man. Well, have a good day,
Really
man.
happy about that, guys. All right, man. Take it easy, guys.
Nice work
Like
today,
always,
brother.
I'll come in, guys. I'll come out.
Later, brother. All right, so there goes Mitch. I'm probably done trading for the day. Not too much that I really like going on right now in the market. Bundle Up says, thank y'all. Y'all are the gurus of the year. I don't like to think of myself as a guru. I don't charge anybody for anything. I don't sell anything. I don't pretend to be an expert or anything like that. But appreciate it if you meant it as a compliment, bro. Avoid BOXL, guys. Yeah, I'm not trading that one. Running low on syrup. Cisco looks nice. Glue is trying. Nickname, Star Plaque. Got your Star Plaque. I'll add you, brother. Yeah, I'm probably done for the day, James. I appreciate the heads up, though, man. Yeah, he did call it with BOXL. Good work today, Tiny. SMMT can't trade it, unfortunately. What causes the rejection? I think it's just good risk reward. I think when traders see good risk reward, they jump in short, and longs start to sell when they see selling pressure. And so I think it's just anytime a washout happens, it's from selling pressure. Yeah, exactly. A and W coming back. Have a good day, Tiny. Yeah, no worries, Abdul. Yeah, no worries, brother. Happy to see you learning, man. But yeah, kind of a slow day today, though, guys. Not too much I really like. Small loss today, $21 loss. So far this week, I've had 2 green days. Oh, dropping stuff. So far this week, I've had 2 green days, 1 losing day. I'm still up about $36 gross profit, so I'm still up a decent amount on the week. Let's see if we can finish the week out strong. Have a 3 out of 4 trades profitable this week. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I day trade live on stream every weekday morning starting at 8:45 a.m. market time. I stream until about 10:15, 10:30. So make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to check us out. Also, guys, if you haven't already, click the like button on this video. I definitely appreciate the support, and it does help support us. So if you want to click the like button on this video, we definitely appreciate it if you can. And yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. Not too much going on. Market's a little slow today. Maybe should be a little bit more selective. But yeah, not too bad. Small loss on the day. Like I said, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I day trade live on stream every weekday. So make sure you come check us out, guys. Not too bad. Be careful in this market. It's a little slow. Hopefully we get some volume back tomorrow. But yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. Appreciate all the support. And yeah, good luck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Have a good day. I'll see you all tomorrow morning, same time as always, 8:45 a.m. market time. Good luck, guys. Have a good one.